In just a couple of days, if not sooner, a major move is coming for XRP and the entire cryptosphere. Are you ready? Are you a bull or a bear? Comment down below. Please like today's video. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. The bullish side of things, in my humble opinion. Justin, President Trump says stock market is very strong after getting used to tariffs. Right? This is exactly what we talked about before. But people say, oh, we're lying. No, we didn't, guys. Remember what we stated? When there's a black swan event and some news unexpectedly drops, the market gets hit hard. But throughout time, if the same news keeps repeating, the effect gets smaller and smaller and smaller, unless there's another black swan event that makes it accelerate even further, right? So thus far, tariffs this and tariffs that, it's not impacting the market as hard anymore, which is a bullish sign, a very bullish sign indeed. President Trump's economic advisor says there was no insider trading at the White House. Oh, you don't say. Don't worry, there definitely was. I don't make the rules. Now, whale watching season is still playing out, guys, because whales are now starting to splash around in the water, right? Either whales are buying a lot of XRP, as we can see, millions, or they're transferring them around their XRP. For what purpose? I don't know, but 70 million XRP was just transferred over to a different wallet. So what's upcoming, guys? What's upcoming? Now, here's my thing. This consolidation, as we can see for XRP, it needs to end at some point, which is why I believe in the coming hours, if not days, there's going to be either a major move to the upside or downside. Now, right now, in different time frames, there are mixed signals. All I'm saying is XRP needs to hold above $2.10, and we're probably good to go up, right? And thus far, it's actually holding up insanely well, right? Usually, when there are bullish divergences formed from here to here, guys, the asset comes back and tests it, right? It tests out the divergence, and usually it doesn't play out. But look how higher XRP is than where the bullish divergence is getting created, guys, right? Which tells me it has extreme strength right now, right? It has extreme strength, guys. So that's why I'm more bullish than bearish. And by the way, pray that we pump, because if we dump, the USDT that dominance charts on the daily time frame is going to get a bullish divergence. On the daily time frame, is nothing to play about, which means a new low will be coming for Bitcoin and XRP. Probably $1.30 for XRP and 69K for Bitcoin. So if you're a bull, you basically need XRP to hold these levels and pump, okay, with Bitcoin and everything else. Because if it doesn't and XRP starts dropping, right, if it starts to hold under this moving average, which is right now at $2.11, then bad news. But right now it's holding it beautifully. Look at that. So I'm bullish right now at this exact moment. Now here's what's funny and really odd. On the 16th, supposedly some type of case, maybe a settlement, maybe something positive with the case comes out. Hope to have final confirmation of Paul Atkins by end of weekend. Look what's happening by the next coming days. For those asking, Paul Atkins hasn't taken a seat at the SEC yet. There are a few procedural steps before he can officially start, including President Trump signing off on his appointment and the formal swearing in. This could happen at any time over the next few days, so stay tuned. The next few days, a big move is incoming. The next few days comes out to the 16th. Supposedly something coming out with the SEC case versus Ripple. How things are adding up, guys. Right, so if you're a bull, comment down below, or if you're a bear, comment down below. Something is about to happen. Now, yes, XRP exhibits the lowest correlation with other cryptocurrencies, including Bitcoin and Ethereum. That's a little bit odd. XRP demonstrates the lowest correlation with any other cryptocurrency, including the big dog, right? The dad of the crypto market, which is Bitcoin. That's crazy news. That's crazy news, guys. Right, that means maybe some type of decoupling can occur in the future, like we talked about before. XRP will dethrone Ethereum as a top altcoin in 2025. Right, they are suggesting Ethereum's decade-long dominance in the altcoin market will be seriously threatened for the first time in 2025. Right. I mean, they aren't lying, because started to shift from using the Ethereum blockchain to the XRP ledger. Why? Globally, with reduced fees to the investor, and the blockchain is carbon neutral. Right? Look at this. Ethereum right now is at the previous bear market lows. This is diabolical. I'm sorry, ETH investors, but this is karma. Why? Because everyone was laughing when Ethereum did this, and XRP was like this. Like that. Right. So XRP is coming for everything, right? Now another reason to pay attention to right now is because certain metrics like this, guys, right? Like Ethereum being so undervalued and everyone is scared, it's actually quite bullish for the markets. March saw the most selling in over 20 years, eclipsing the 2020 event, the biggest flush before a major run-up happened. Right? So, look at this. 2020 here. Global equities, monthly notional net trading flow in the negatives, right? In the negative region. Money was fleeing out, guys. The most sells, right? But then currently right now, this is ridiculous, right? It just devoured all these previous data points, which tell us what happened in the past couple of weeks. There's so much scares. There's so much fear in the markets, right? That's a positive sign, to be honest with you. Market bearishness is at historic levels. In the week ending April 9th, oh wow, that's 589. What? 58.9% of individual investors expressed bearish stock market sentiment over the next 6 months in the survey, AAHHH survey, down from 61.9% in the prior week. By comparison, the 2022 bear market, right here, guys, and the 2008 financial crisis peaks were 60.8% and 70.3% respectively. The bearish sentiment has now been above 55% for 7 consecutive weeks, in line with the longest stretch on record set in 1990. Not even the 2008, right here, financial crisis saw such long periods of bearish sentiment. The market sentiment has rarely been this pessimistic. That's ridiculous, guys. It happened here, and look what came next for the stock market, and it just happened now. Last time something similar happened was here, and okay, so the bearish sentiment for long periods of times appear at the lows, right, when we're at a major bottom. Look at all these different data points, and it happened. One of the biggest spikes to date happened right now as well. It's quite bullish, actually. You guys see that? Retail is gone. Posts mentioning specific cryptos are nearing August 2023 levels, but the best times to position are when the crowd is gone. By position, I don't just mean buying. You can also do other things, right? Like build. That's what I was going to do, guys. I was thinking about creating my own meme coin in preparation for the bottom low, right? And then I would have launched it at the market bottom, and from there the coin would just go up only, right? Now coming back here, so what is this? So this is an indicator or metric that shows us mentions, okay, of specific cryptos, and it's at an all-time low, right, compared to the previous lows, guys. Wow. And back here it was at a high. So people aren't really too crazy about the crypto market right now, which is actually a bullish sign again, guys. Though right now we're at a tipping point. Are we going to pump or not? Right? Something will give here soon. Either it's gonna die or it's gonna fly, right? So we just have to wait for either one more low or another high, guys. And if it does rage on, I do believe it'll come back down. Then we could buy in, right? And then if it does fall from here, it's easy. The bottom will probably be at $1.30, right? Just to trick everyone one final time. Look what's upcoming though. The global money supply is soaring, but this is what you should be worried about, right? The global money supply around the world is just moving up and up and up, guys. That's actually positive because money it has to flow in, right? The global money supply. Other nation states are printing. America will follow soon. The Fed says we could run up buybacks if we wanted, but buybacks are not QE. QE needs to become restarted, and this is what the Fed is saying. Fed says if tariff inflation effect is small, rate cuts could come later this year. Super bullish for Bitcoin. Look at that, right? And right now, I don't know too much about tariffs at all, but I think it's going to be small because if there's a black swan event and it takes cryptos down one final time, that's it. Inflation comes down, they're going to restart QE, and it's go time, right? And right now we'll know what happens. I mean, look at that. We're literally either a pump or a dump, guys. We're right there. So who's ready? Who's ready? At least some positive signs. Nvidia announces $500 billion investment plan to build and expand AI infrastructure in the United States. There's a 49% chance a NAC's trade deal is announced before June, according to traders on Poly Market. What did I say? By June, probably the bottom is in. By June. United States China trade deal before June, 50% chance for a 9% chance. People are betting half and half right now. Yes or no? Right? But I'm thinking the market bottom possibly happens by June. In the month of June, if not July. So, we'll see what happens next, guys. This is a major point in time. Let's see. Bullish or bearish? We're going to take advantage of this market no matter what. What is that? So, face me, see ya.